Alright, so Mage Armor is 1 action. So, nope, you can't cast it.
Okay.
I put the link in there for you. It was Mage Armor, not Magic Armor.
Yeah.
No big deal. Alright, so that's it for you, Tiberius. You're up now.
That's it for me.
Tiberius. So I'm gonna summon, I'm gonna gesture and call my deity's energy, and I'm gonna shoot Sacred Flame at the whatever this slime creature is.
It is huge, slimy, and gray.
Yes, the gray slime. We'll just go with that since he's slimy and gray.
I've modified this gray ooze
offense,
as well.
Kanojo. And so I can. It says flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d8. But it's actually 2d8 because I'm 5th level. So I'm going to try to channel this energy and call down this radiant energy right onto the
Sounds
creature
good.
and blow it up. So you tell me if he succeeds, so I can roll my d8s.
Oh, let's see. I had a horrible dexterity saving throw of a 2, and that was a 4 minus 2. So your Sacred Flame hits.
Sweet Mother of God. I'm going to go ahead and roll 2d8s.
I think that's the first time it's ever hit, isn't it? One of the
Dude,
first.
I suck at this game.
The dice don't love you.
Radiant damage.
Burn, slime, burn!
And that's radiant damage, correct?
Yes, that's radiant damage.
Awesome. All right. You could definitely tell that your radiant damage hurt the oozing slime.
Does it smell like popcorn popping?
It does not. You smell nothing burning. Zelos, what would you like to do?
Hey, I'm going to attack this thing with my short bow.
All right.
My trusty position right now.
Sure. All right. Even with a couple people in front of you, you still shoot a solid shot. You hit it with a 20 versus armor class. You hit for max damage, which is 11. You're also going to get sneak attack, which was 12 damage, so you're going to do a total of 23 damage. Nice shot with sneak attack. Anything else for you, Zelos? Would you like to make any movements, minor action, anything?
I'd like to continue picking up gems, but I'll wait until the combat's over.
Okay. Krivgar, you're up.
I'm like doing a sneak attack in the middle of gem picking.
Well, you've got to remember, we need to hide these gems for Kadojo. He's got extra statues he's not telling us about.
Yeah. Alright, I'm probably going to move some.
Yeah, he sneak attacked the ooze. Kadojo's within 5 foot, so yeah. That's it. It's 5e mechanic, guys. It's not my favorite, but hey, it is what it is.
Dave, I love with this web camera that we can just see your mouth moving, and we know you're not talking to us. And talking to the stream there. It's
No.
I think he said vacuum. He just kept telling you vacuum, vacuum when he was talking about you, Jojo. What song is this?
And as
I'm sure that's vacuum.
Right?
And as I'm moving, my hand crossbow is being pulled out of course. And that's probably hit.
That is a miss. Oh no, actually, that's a hit for 4 damage, Krivgar. And then you shoot, you move. Yeah, you did 4 damage, 4 piercing damage. And would you like to do anything else?
Wait, I thought you said the hit was the first number.
It is. Your attack versus AC was an 8.
And it still hit?
An 8 hit. Yeah.
Well, I think
guess-
you gotta
I guess
remember, this
slime
thing
have
is
a hard
wearing
time
no
dodging.
armor.
Yeah.
An 8 is a hit.
It's a slime.
Well then, that's... Even for a monster like that, I would be like... Damn, okay. No, and I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. Alright, so now I have the gray slime that is here. It is going to move up a little bit. It is going to bridge the gap between Misty and also Kadojo. So the first attack, the first pseudopod attack, will be on Kadojo.
Bring it, bitch. Bring it.
So that is a 25 versus armor class, and you take a total of 16 damage, which 9 is bludgeon damage, and 7 is from acid. So you can feel a sizzle going on your armor, which as you look down, you can start to see that your armor is corroding. So you're going to lose +1 to your armor class. So whatever your armor class is now affected at -1.
For the rest of this battle or forever?
For as long as you wear that armor. It is not. It's not magical, if I'm not mistaken. So. Yeah, it's just regular metal armor, so yes, you can, as this pseudopod hits your armor, explodes acid all over it, you can see that a acidic steam is coming up, and you can see that your armor is definitely affected and starting to warp in places. So, second attack, it reaches over towards, let's see, what is the reach of this thing? Reaches to Misty.
I was going to say, there's no way it can hit me.
No, it can't attack you, no.
Maybe.
This is gonna hurt.
So, let's see, I just...
Holy shit, you got 100.
Yeah.
That's gotta be
My bad on that.
right there.
Miss.
Dead.
Alright, so you get hit with a 27 versus armor class, so you're going to get hit with 9 bludgeoning damage, and you're going to have some acidic damage as well, which is going to be 3 more acid damage for a total of 12. So you take 9 bludgeoning, 3 acidic, for a total of 12.
Well,
Alright.
I am definitely bloodied.
Okay, you are in a weakened condition, I see. Wow.
Hey Dave, since you're pushing out these numbers so quick and all that now, how is my reaction going to work? Because I thought I had to declare that before seeing numbers.
Just, well, like, what are you talking about for what, your bardic inspiration?
Yeah.
Like, what do you...
Hold on, let me look it up. It's been a while.
Alright, we'll get back to you. So, it's back to Silverclaw. We're at the top of the round. Silverclaw, you just got hit pretty good. You lost 1 AC, bud.
For cutting words.
I'll take a look at it in just a second.
I'm gonna go ahead. Dave, when we're damaging this thing, does it look like full damage is being done to this thing, or only like partial damage?
No, it looks like your weapon's doing pretty good damage to it.
Okay, so... I'm gonna go ahead and use the cold breath. This is my first main attack.
Yeah, to use cutting words, all you gotta do is tell me before I roll, say, hey, I'm gonna use cutting words. That's all you have to do. Alright, so... Alright, you use your dragon breath. I'm gonna need to do a 13 Constitution saving throw. My Constitution saving throw is a 21, so I take half damage, which is going to be 3. And that is, what kind of... It's cold damage, right?
Correct.
So the cold damage that you do, it looks like it absorbed some of the cold damage. It doesn't look like because you've used your cold breath on quite a few foes that you've encountered in your adventuring days, but it just doesn't seem that like your cold breath had affected this creature like it normally would something else.
Now, would I know because it made its con saving throw, or
No,
because of something else?
because of something else. I would have told you it looks like, you know, basically it's resistant to cold damage. Alright. Alright.
I shout back quick to Krivgar. Krivgar, get up here and flame this guy up. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my second attack.
Okay, second attack. Are you doing with your...
Main hand.
Okay.
Main
alright.
hand.
That's a hit. 6 more damage. Now your magic weapon is magical, correct?
Correct.
All right, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw for your magic item, please.
God, this thing is not alphabetized like I want.
I can't wait anymore. How much clothes does Misty have left on after getting acid attacked twice?
Okay, your magical weapon is okay, but you could feel some disturbing something. Try to basically as you're linked with your weapon, you can feel that something tried to take the life from your weapon. All right, so you're fine on that. Your saving throw is fine.
Bonus off.
All right, go ahead. All right, your offhand is a hit. That is a 21 versus armor class. You do 8 more damage. Now, you notice one thing. Your sword is now corroded because it is not magical. So it is going to be -1 damage for the life of the sword.
Yeah, it's a good thing I can't.
At least it's not to hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe next time you should try to bite him.
Can his weapon actually be repaired?
Next week, I want you right beside me so I can just reach over and smack you.
Also, as your second katana lashes into the slimy creature, you notice that it is also in a weakened condition. So, Misty, you're up. Go ahead and do any movement if you'd like to, Kadojo. Misty, you're up now.
Alright. Well, against my better judgment, I'm rather pissed off at this point because I've taken a whole lot of damage.
Yeah.
And I've decided to throw down Fireball at disadvantage. So
There's no disadvantage on Fireball because Fireball is a dexterity saving throw attack, so there's
okay.
no attack roll. But
As
now,
long as it doesn't hit me.
spell sculpt. How are you going to do? Where are you going to place this thing? And who are you going to spell sculpt out of it?
I was going to place it now. How big of an area is this? I mean, it's a pretty large.
I think
How many
didn't we
feet
make
is
a
that?
macro? We made a macro for your Fireball spell, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of where I would want to place it. Is that like because it's a 20 feet sphere?
It's going to be
I think.
40 total, so it's a pretty big area. So go ahead and hit
Okay.
your macro, and we'll see
Yeah, I'm
what
going to
it
spell
is.
sculpt everybody that's then because I have up to.
How many?
6 people.
Yeah, how many people can you spell sculpt? Let's see. Let me read spell sculpt real quick. Let's see. You can create pockets of relative safety within effects when you cast an evocation spell that affects creatures. As you can see, 1 plus the spell's level. So the spell level is 3. So you can do 1 plus the spell's level. So 4 people total.
Right, so I'm going to.
I guess you're going to put it down this way, right? To where the edge is barely going to probably hit
Right.
Kadojo and everyone. Okay, so that's fine.
All right, let's hit this. And she says, "Time to die." We see ice didn't work. Let's try a little bit of fire.
Okay. So there you go. Go ahead and do your Fireball macro, and let's see how much this thing will take. But I have to do a dexterity saving throw first. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit! Excuse my language.
It's
All right.
gonna die.
I rolled a
It's gonna
13
die.
dexterity saving throw, which the Grey Oos failed, and it will take 38 damage, 38 fire damage. However, when your Fireball engulfs the lower portion of this cavern and engulfs Kadojo, which Kadojo you're fine. You automatically you're fine. Now, you notice that the Fireball does not you know that the Fireball hurt this creature, but you don't think your spell has done its full potential. It's also resistant to fire too.
Crap! I knew I should have went with the lightning.
But hey, you still did 19 damage to it, so I mean it's still really good.
Right, well, it's probably gonna attack me no matter which way I go.
If you want to run, it's definitely going to take an attack of opportunity. So, if you want to run up to your movement, go for it.
All right. Well, I'm hoping that the.
Think on this.
I'm gonna stay put because I'm hoping the cleric will help me out.
Okay.
How much? No, just
as you're bleeding, bleeding. As you're coughing up blood. I can usually heal over here. All right. So Tiberius, you're up now.
yeah. So I'll heal her. I'm gonna go ahead
Okay.
and focus on my my religious artifact and cast Cure Wounds. And I'm going to cast it in the second level spell slot.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to make that the third level spell slot.
I knew I liked you.
Oh, shoot.
Wow, that
Oh.
is an awesome heal. Cure Wounds. He groped you a little bit there, Misty, but he groped you quite nicely because he just healed you for 26 hit points.
You know, for 26 hit points, I'll take a little groping.
Hey, keep that in mind.
So I'm no longer weakened.
Okay, I will take that off of you.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'll subtract that up from my spell points.
Thank you. I like that new spell point system. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it. I got you back up to 28 hit points, so you're good to go,
Okay.
Misty. All right, so Tiberius, anything else for you? Would you like to take any movement?
No, I don't want to get too near that creature because, I'm a giant chicken. But yeah.
Okay. Zelos, you're up again. All right, so Zelos, I guess Zelos fires, hits for a total of 22 damage, 7 from the hit, 15 from sneak attack damage, for a total of 22. Islaman, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Zealous, anything else for you? I guess we're just to clicking macros now for attacking without any... Alright, so Krivgar, you're up now.
Oh god, the thing's still
guess.
not dead. Sheesh.
Come on, Krivgar.
Well, seeing as the fireball barely did a lot of damage, so fire is definitely going to or not be a good option, so I guess I will just attack it with my crossbow again. And...
Oh wow, look what just happened.
Oh, shit.
Nice soundbite, Dave.
Yeah, thanks, man. I gotta play that one more time for you, bud. Alright, sorry about that. I had to give that to you 3 times, so... Alright, so you missed. Let's see. I'm gonna make you do a roll on the Wheel of Misfortune, so let me get the wheel out real quick. Even though I can't spend my XP, guess what? You're still gonna take a roll, bud. Love you to death, Storm, but you know what time it is.
Yeah, time for you to shoot one of your friends. Thanks, Storm.
Alright, tell me when to stop rolling there, Storm.
Stop.
Help! I've fallen, and I can't get up. So this is what has happened to you there, Storm. All right, so you have fallen. You slip on a slimy piece of like a chunk of the slime that is broken off, or a banana peel, or just something on the ground, knocking yourself prone. And also, you're going to take 1d6 bludgeoning damage as you... Basically, it's just like in the movies. You know, you fly up, land on your back, boom. Take 1d6 damage from the fall. Go ahead and roll your damage. And you are also prone.
Wait, what
And you
was
broke your loot.
No. 1d6, you said?
Yes, sir. All right. Very nice.
Ow.
Ooh, wow, nice. You took 5 out of 6 possible. So going to take 5. That's it. The again gonna attack the Krivgall. Well, Silverclaw is going to be attacked. I think it's gonna waylay you both attacks now. I mean, you're actually doing quite a bit of damage to it, but I don't know. It didn't like that fireball either.
Go for the warrior. Go for the warrior.
All right, so that's a 23 versus armor class. That's a hit. You're going to take a You're only going to take a minimum of 9 damage. That's 1 damage from the bludgeoning and 3 damage from acid. And don't forget, you are also now your armor is now at -2 armor class. So your armor is even affected more. Second
And
attack.
I'm bloody, Dave.
Okay, you're bloodied. Gotcha. Second attack on you. Pretty vicious right off the bat. The second pseudopod lashes out from you, and it's like an arm just reaching out of this big puddle of slime, and it misses you with an 11 versus armor class. Unless your armor class is down to 11.
No, it's down to 16.
Okay. All right, so it misses
Allow me
you.
to activate my superiority die and use Riposte.
I would love for you to do that. I figured you were going to do that.
So, main hand attack plus superiority die to damage.
Okay. Wow, very nice. So you're going to do a total, you hit with a 24, you do a total of 12 damage plus 2 for the superiority die, which is a total of 14 damage to this thing. You can see that it's starting to lose a lot of its maths, and you can see a lot of this acid fluid starting to flow out from all these gashes and burn marks on this thing. All right, Silverclaw, what's up with you now? What are you doing?
Attacking.
Attacking, all right. Main hand?
Yeah. Well, I also made my main hand attack with the Riposte. Do I need to make a con saving throw for
You
that?
do. You're going to have to make that with your magical weapon, so barely. Your magic weapon is still holding strong. So you attack.
Now I'm rethinking it, but alright.
That's a hit for 7 more slashing damage. Saving throw, you're fine. Second main hand attack is a hit. 10 damage. Saving throw, you're fine. This thing is in a very, very bad condition now. And let's see what's your bonus action. I'm sure you're going to take your bonus action attack, correct?
Yeah, and this is
Hit
-1 damage.
for max damage, -1. You kill the slime. The ooze basically deflates. A little bit of acid sprays everywhere as it's kind of deflating like a big whoopee cushion. So you guys are out of combat.
His blade is probably -2 now.
Yes, his
Undercover
offhand blade
Jones that
is
kills
-2
you.
damage. So we need to take
Why'd
a
you have
note
to
of
remind
that.
him of that?
No, I was just fixing to say that anyway. So your armor is -2 AC, and your secondary katana is damaged at -2 permanently.
Well, can he take his armor and get it repaired or anything like that?
Sure, I mean he can do that. Yeah, maybe there may be a smithy down here in the cave somewhere. You don't? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, but he'll have no eyes. He'll have no
Well,
eyes
no-
like those fish. A no-eyed smithy.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I'd be like when he gets back to town or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dave, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I did sell my other katana. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I remember you sold it.
So Tiberius better make his way on over to Silverclaw and kind of pump him up since he's kind of injured.
Yeah, I totally
So I'll
jack
go
that
ahead and
ooze
do,
up.
Cure light wounds for you too,
The
my friend.
gray ooze and the monster manual is really,
Beg
really,
for it.
really
Beg
weak.
for it. No, I'm just
So I beefed it up
kidding.
big time from using the monster manual, converting
Okay, I
monsters.
adjusted my character sheet, Dave.
Okay, sounds good.
And I'm going to finish caddying up all the gems over here in this corner of the cave.
Okay, Citizen Guy, you're gathering gems up, man, while everybody's looking at the slime. You're gathering gems up for about a minute and a half. I mean, there are literally dozens and dozens of gems here, and you wonder how the heck these things got there. I mean, probably, you're guessing, Sisson Guy, well, Zelos, I'm sorry, they're probably put there by something.
No longer bloody, Dave, and I need to take a quick 2-second thing here.
Okay. Did you use a potion, Kadoja? All right.
No, worm food cured wounds on him.
Okay.
For another 3rd level for 21 HP.
Okay. Ooh, burning those spell slots. I like it.
I am. It's 5 every time I do it, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this whole point thing. As soon as I go to sleep, I get them all back.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
So-
sure they'll all do the same for me.
Yes, there's a ton of gems on the ground there, Zealous. There's quite a bit. There is a mixture of gems. Let's see. Pretty rare stones, semi-precious, and a lot of fancy. For a total of, as you're gathering them up, 1,800 gold pieces worth of gems.
Snap.
Somebody is hiding a lot of money down here.
Hiding it in a pond of water? That's the worst hiding spot I've ever heard.
Yeah, but it's brilliant though, because there's not a lot of tracks in here. There's really no tracks. So whoever's doing it is doing it really deceitful, probably using the water and following the outlying water, because the only footprints that you see on the island there are yours. There's no other footprints.
What?
8
Slimes don't leave footprints?
1,800 gold worth of gems. That is a ton of gems. Probably, and as you guys even think a little bit more about this is probably one of the cultists has probably thought about pilfering a little bit for his own.
What do you say, Tara, since you're so buddy-buddy with the cultists? You've been here long as we
You
have.
know, it's something I would do.
Oh, nice. Nice to know.
Well, if I were a cultist, all that loot coming through, you should know you're the ones that counted it.
Well, that reminds me, there's a giant gray slime. Has it kind of evaporated? I don't want to get too close to it because it's acidic, but has it amoebified or trapped anything in its mass? Can we poke it with a stick, or maybe with Kadojo's swords or something? Just kidding, buddy. Is there something we can scrape that slime around? I want to see can we use that slime as acid against somebody?
Possibly.
I don't know. Maybe Zelos knows because he's a rogue.
You could possibly make some poisons out of this. Absolutely. We'll have to get into the Dungeon Master's Guide, but yeah, sure. If you guys want to do something like that, I'm sure you could probably create some potions out of this stuff.
And what about searching it? I want to look around to see if there's if it swallowed anything, like some magical item or something that we can discover.
No?
If it did that, I would probably be dissolved from the acid already.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're kind of looking through it. What you do see a sort of like a metallic dust all throughout this.
Ooh, metallic dust. What's that good for?
Probably from armor or weapons being consumed.
I see, because it degrades it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to
just ask Silverclaw, he'll tell you.
I just look over and give him a dirty look.
Well, I think we've looked around here. Sisson Guy's pretty much doing all the work picking up these gems. I'll let him carry the brunt of them. But, hey,
We will distribute the gems equally. And
oh, that's so nice.
You may
you're the
consider
most
that
fair rogue
accomplished.
I think I've ever met.
Callaway, thank you very much for the follow, Callaway. I appreciate it. Thank
so
you.
distribute the gems equally. That's great. So we'll carry them. You gonna carry them in your bag?
Oh, we've shared them out right now.
Oh snap! Okay.
360 per.
So add 360 to your total.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody gets 360 golds worth of gems. You're feeling noble again, Worm Food.
Hey,